It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shabby. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
Man, it's been fun so far, Boog, that's for sure. After splitting the first two, Game 3 takes on even more meaning than usual. You don't want to be the team that drops this one and then be faced with having to win 2 games in a row in order to take the series. That's tough.
And the pressure on the starting pitchers is big. All right, just about ready for baseball. Getting the nod on the mound, Bryan Woo. What do we have on him?
Just a 4-inning start his last time out. He took the loss. They're looking for more out of this guy today.
Okay, all set to go. And now the first baseman, number 5. And a foul ball. That's inside. That's the third, and that chance handled. Jumps, throws, nicely done for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So digging in, Tyrese Turner. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
2 balls, 1 strike.
1 down, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Bryan Woo with the strikeout. Woo-hoo. 2 outs, base is empty. Willie Mays digging in now. Gets him to chase after that one.
1 and 2.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's even up. Hard hit left side. Handles, throws to first, and the Cubs go 1-2-3. It's the Cubs 0 with the Reds coming up to hit. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy, getting the nod in this one. Taj Bradley, what should we keep an eye on here?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Bottom of the first, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, number 22. Now the number 2 hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, when you come off a tough 1-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
Check swing, no appeal, and it's 2-2.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games.
Swung on, belted. And in one hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Big, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Now it's the Reds DH. And that one is lifted in the air. Mays has it sized up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's the lineup for the Reds. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Just missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble. Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And it's 1-0.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
2 outs, runner at first. Next for Cincinnati, Fernando Tatis Jr. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Tatis waits. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Out number 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Third game of the division series. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Barry Bonds. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
And the sweeper misses.
2-2.
Next pitch is downstairs.
3-2.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Strike 3 called, and a slider at the knees. Now it's Mookie Betts.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
One out, base is empty. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
3-2 on the way. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Now the catcher up to hit, Jalen Palmer. That clips the zone, and the count 1-2. That one missed. swings another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, number 9.
Number 9.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And this is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. And a full countdown. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now the veteran catcher, Johnny Bench. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Nobody out. Runner at first. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Just locked him up right there for the 2nd out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Now batting Jaron Duran. Runner at 2nd, 2 down. Here in game 3 of the NLDS. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. On the ground to 3rd. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe. And the runner from 2nd scores on the play. It's 2-0.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way, but had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss. The pitch. just misses. Now 2-2.
That's one you always want as a pitcher. Down at the knees, and it looks to me like he's barking, that's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time, and that's the third out. Top half of the third inning, stepping in the long ball threat, number 17. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Check swing, called strike. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
That one at 95, missed up top, 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Next offering is down low. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at-bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
On the ground. In plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs, and they're down 2-0. As we go to the last of the third. In now for the Reds, Tyler Fitzgerald. That one pushed foul. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. One down. And now the designated hitter for the Reds. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Bonds makes the grab, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Stan Musial, the next to hit for the Reds.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
1-2 now.
Oh. 2-2.
just missed. Fernando Tatis Jr. to bat next. Here comes a 3-2. Oh, and that liner got him. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, number 5. Sliced hard but foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And now Tyrese Turner. Just off the outside edge. And a count 2-1. One down, base is empty. That one ripped. Back there. And that is gone. His second homer this series. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And next for the Cubs, Willie Mays. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. Mays retired at first.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
Barry Bonds will hit next. 2-2. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
All over that one right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So runner at second, 2 down. So up now for Chicago, Mookie Betts. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Fernando Tatis Jr. And now 2-1.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Next to hit, number 9. And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That misses, and now it's 3-2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And that one handled, slings to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Johnny Bench. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 3 of the NLDS. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Offense held in check there. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Reds 2 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Here's a 1-1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Here's a 1-2. And that's outside. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Alex Vesia, the left-hander, up and throwing. Santana warming up as well. 2-2. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Around first, heading for 2. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Here's the third baseman. Man at second. And that misses. And the count 2-1. And that one fouled off. 2-2 now. Good eye right there.
That's a really good take.
Juan Soto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Palmer stands at second with no outs. Strike 3, got him swinging. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Juan Soto now. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
That's hard hit on the line. And there's 2 down. And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Ryan Wu is done, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Alex Max Vesia into the game.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can actually kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the Cubs leadoff hitter. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Here's the throw to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher, and the inning ends on an awesome play.
Third game of the division series. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, number 15. Next pitch is outside. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Tyler Glasnow, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Ersig, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. In the air, out towards right center. Willie Mays makes the play.
Nobody goes back on a ball better than he does.
So up next, Jarren Duran. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Nope, that's off the plate.
And that's through there for a strike. 3 and 2 down.
Strike.
To the right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Flip to the pitcher is in time. And they do get the second out of the inning.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from her a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Now the third baseman. 2 down, nobody on. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game. Here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
That's a laser base hit. So she gets on base and keeps it going. So digging in, Tyler Fitzgerald. Down and in, moved his feet. Fought off foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So 1 left for Cincinnati, but they still lead it 2-1. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Willie Mays now at the plate. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Comebacker to the mound. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Barry Bonds, the next Cub to hit.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
That misses. 2-1. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in Game 3 of the NLDS. In the air, left field, Harris. Sizing this one up. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-2.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Here's Mookie to hit. Outside with a breaking ball.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
2 outs. There's a strike.
3-2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 3. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Glasnow, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. And now the DH. Next offering upstairs. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Corbin Burns, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Martinez also getting ready. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. He was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Stan Musial. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw comes in too late, and they come away without an out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-level spot right there. He got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And here is Fernando Tatis Jr. The next offering misses. And that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And he grounds one back up the middle. He flips it to second in time. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Digging in, number 9. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the
runner on the go. Pitch is high. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Strong. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2. Out on strikes. Frozen with a backdoor slider. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you get the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's the third baseman. That one hammered center field. That's back there. And that one is out of here. He circles the bases, and we're level. It's 3-3.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And up next for Chicago, Juan Soto. Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Action in the pen down there. Dylan Lee up and throwing for Terry Francona. Bubich also throwing. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the late stages of game 3. And they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. She couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Tag. Save. Benches throw too late.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Man on second, 2 down. Fights it off. She'll see another. And a ball and 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Man at second.
2-2.
Strike three, got her swinging. Good job at damage control right there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting.
Start the bottom of the seventh. Corbin Burns.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Right side, hard hit. Over to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh. Here's the left fielder. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. This one in the air, right field. Turner under it. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down. So up next, Jarren Duran.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Two down, nobody on. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Swings through that one for strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one to first, and that chance handled. She takes it herself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Score remains tied at 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Chris Bubich. So up now for Chicago, Tyrese Turner.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
The division series. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And that drops in for a strike. Laser, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
Barry Bonds getting ready to hit. with the go-ahead run at first here in Game 3 of the NLDS. On a line out towards center. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Turns and fires to Betts. And the count 1-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Justin Martinez. Now here's the Reds leadoff hitter.
She's a big, strong hitter who can untie this game with 1 swing.
Outside low, 2-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that skips into dirt.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
And she's a runner that will certainly think about stealing a bag or 2. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next to hit for the Reds. Check on the runner, and she dives back in safely. And the count 1-2. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And it's even up.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. That's worth the price of admission. And they lead it. It's 5-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Just off the outside corner, and it's 3-2. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man at first. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Stan Musial. In the dirt.
1-2.
And now 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst-case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Martinez checks over to first, and he's back. One now. Swing and a foul out of play. That one just misses.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Three-two now.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag and get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Justin Martinez out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back for the new pitcher. Lucas Erceg on the pitch out of the pen here.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
And now it's going to be number 9. And it is 2-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 2-2.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
2 on, 1 out. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So 2 down now, and here is Johnny Bench. Swing and a miss, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two on, 2 outs. Misses off the inside, and the count's even at 2. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Aaron Bummer up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Quijada getting cranked up as well. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And no swing, says James Kingsley. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Two outs. The other way. A dive, and he can't haul it in. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they're up by 4.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Recognize the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there, letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Now the left fielder. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Here's a 1-2. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the 9th now in Game 3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Ryan Helsley.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Jalen Palmer digs in now. And that's downstairs and outside. Helsley, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
On the ground right side. He takes it on his own. Now one gone in the ninth.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
He's 2 outs away. Now the third baseman. One down, base is empty. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
1 out, runner at second. Juan Soto, the next Cub to hit. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Boog, there always seems to be that oh no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
2 on, 1 out. Falling behind 2-1. That one is upstairs.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Slings to second, back to first, double play. And that's the ball game.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up anytime you go down.
Let's get the paper. Somebody love to hate it, no matter the situation.